For countless generations, human beings have looked out at the night sky and wondered if they were alone in the universe. With the discovery of other planets in our solar system, the true extent of the Milky Way galaxy and other galaxies beyond our own, this question has only deepened and become more profound. And whereas astronomers and scientists have long suspected that other star systems in our galaxy and the universe had orbiting planets of their own, it has only been within the last few decades that any have been observed. Over time, the methods for detecting these extrasolar planets have improved, and the list of those whose existence has been confirmed has grown accordingly, over 4,000, and still counting. Today we will discuss with you on the topic, what are extrasolar planets? Welcome back to Signature's Life, and you're watching Signature's Science. An extrasolar planet is a planet that orbits a star. Our solar system is only one among billions, and many of them most likely have their own system of planets. As early as the 16th century, there have been astronomers who hypothesized the existence of extrasolar planets. The first recorded mention was made by Italian philosopher Giordano Bruno, an early supporter of the Copernican theory. In addition to supporting the idea that the Earth and the other planets orbit the Sun, otherwise the heliocentrism, he put forward the view that the fixed stars are similar to the Sun and are likewise accompanied by planets. In the 18th century, Isaac Newton made a similar suggestion, making a comparison to the Sun's planets. He wrote, "And if the fixed stars are the centers of similar systems, they will all be constructed according to similar design and subject to the dominion of one." Since Newton's time, various discovery claims have been made, but all were rejected by the scientific community as false positives. In the 1980s, a group of astronomers claimed that they had identified some extrasolar planets in nearby star systems, but were unable to confirm their existence until years later. One of the reasons why extrasolar planets are so difficult to detect is because they are even fainter than the stars they orbit. Additionally, these stars give off light that washes the planets out, that is, obscures them from direct observation. As a result, the first discovery was not made until 1992 by astronomers Alexander Wolzan and Dale Frail. There are some missions which we humans did for studying other planets. One of the main missions is Kepler mission, named after the Renaissance astronomer Johannes Kepler. The Kepler Space Observatory was launched by NASA on March 7, 2009 for the purpose of discovering Earth-like planets orbiting other stars. As part of NASA's Discovery program, a series of relatively low-cost projects focused on scientific research, Kepler's mission was to find evidence of extrasolar planets and estimate how many stars in our galaxy have planetary systems. Relying on the transit method of detection, Kepler's Sol used a photometer to continually monitor the brightness of over 145,000 main sequence stars in a fixed field of view. This data was then transmitted back to Earth, where it was analyzed by scientists to look for any signs of periodic dimming caused by extrasolar planets transiting or otherwise passing in front of their host star. The initial planned lifetime of the Kepler mission was 3.5 years, but greater than expected results led to the mission being extended. In 2012, the mission was expected to last until 2016, but this changed due to the failure of two of the spacecraft's reaction wheels, which are used for pointing the spacecraft. This disabled the collection of science data and threatened the continuation of the mission. The first exoplanet confirmed by Kepler to have an average orbital distance that placed it within its star's habitable zone was Kepler 22b. This planet is located about 600 light-years from Earth in the constellation of Cygnus and was first observed on May 12, 2009. And then confirmed on December 5, 2011. Based on all the data obtained, scientists believe that this world is roughly 2.4 times the radius of Earth and either has oceans or a watery outer shell. The discovery of exoplanets has also intensified interest in the search for extraterrestrial life, particularly for those that orbit in the host star's habitable zone. Also known as the Goldilocks zone, this is the region of the solar system where conditions are warm enough so that it is possible for liquid water to exist on the planet's surface. Some exoplanets have been observed directly with telescopes. The vast majority have been detected through indirect methods such as the transit method and the radial velocity method. In the case of the transit method, a planet is observed when crossing the path in front of its parent star's disk. There are so many exoplanets, but we have one which is the closest one to our planet Earth. On August 24, 2016, the ESU confirmed the existence of an Earth-sized rocky exoplanet orbiting Proxima Centauri, an M-type star located 4.25 light-years away. This makes this particular exoplanet, known as Proxima b, is the closest exoplanet to Earth. Equally important is the fact that it is believed to orbit within Proxima Centauri's habitable zone. Based on the data obtained by the Pale Red Dot campaign and subsequent observations, Proxima b is estimated to be 1.2 times as massive as Earth and between 1 and 1.3 times its size. It orbits its parent star at a distance of roughly 0.05 astronomical unit, otherwise 7.5 million kilometers, 4.6 million, and takes just 11.2 days to complete a single orbit. Like many rocky planets orbiting M-type stars, Proxima b is believed to be tidally locked. There is something we always need to have in our minds, that there's an entire universe of worlds out there to discover, and we have barely scratched the surface.